Hello and welcome to another video presentation. I'm yours truly, Dr. Albert Roll, Chairman of the Global Coalition of Sovereign Nubian Melaninites. That's the GCSNM. And here at the GCSNM, we say we are not divided, we are not conquered, we are united. I just wanted to make this short video clip concerning who is responsible for the revolution. Who is responsible for the revolution? Now, many of you that have been following us online and on social media, we talk often about the revolution. And I've explained that revolution has nothing more to do than with movement. Okay, we talk about the wheels on the bike, the wheels on the car, the celestial bodies in the sky, like the moon, making it phases, is making revolution. It's nothing but movement of a people. When our people came into contact, our ancestors came into contact with the colonizers, the movement of those peoples, and we were many around the world in various territories, the movement of those peoples came to a stop, to a halt. Okay? The movement of our people came to a halt. So their right for self-determination was taken away, their freedoms taken away. Those individuals were enslaved, our ancestors were enslaved, subjugated. There was genocide of many of our peoples in various lands. And we're talking about here in the Caribbean, we're talking about in Africa, we're talking about in Australia, all right, where this limiting of a people's upward mobility and the stopping of their movement, their revolution, all right, came about in various lands. Okay, so wherever you are in the diaspora, all right, or in whatever territory you live in as a Nubian Melanonite, okay, there is a need for revolution. And I'll tell you, one of the reasons why there is a need for revolution. Let me create a scenario for you. All right, and let me say, someone told me the other day. They said, "Man, why don't you all just leave this thing alone? Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. What you all worrying about? These things happened hundreds of years ago." So I told the brother, I said, "Look, bro, I say, I'll leave revolution alone. I'll even step down as the chairman for the GCSNM. If there was ever a day when somebody break into your house and try to molest your kids, rape your wife, steal your possessions, and then beat you down, and you say you can leave it alone, you can just allow it to happen, you ain't gonna call the police, I will step down and I will leave revolution alone." This is what people are asking us to do. Brothers and sisters, do you have any idea how many of our ancestors were massacred by the colonizers, these imperialist powers? Okay? Do you have any idea how many of our Aboriginal brothers and sisters were massacred, murdered in Australia, murdered in Tasmania? Okay, we're only a handful of the Tasmanian people are left in existence. In Africa, murdered, massacred in the millions, hundreds of millions. Okay? In America under slavery. Okay, in the Caribbean, murdered. Okay? Humiliated. This is what happened to our ancestors, and people just simply want us to leave it alone. And in that process of enslavement and murder, The lands of our ancestors were taken away. Your lands, these are our birthright. And not just lands, you think these people who colonize us stupid, eh? They ain't stupid. They know that these lands that we live on have rich resources. These people ain't dumb. They ain't gonna choose territories where they can't benefit. Alright? So they benefited from more than slavery. They benefited from the rich resources of the lands. Okay? Gold, bauxite, aragonite, these type of elements that are worth billions of dollars on the market. All right, so family, we have the overstand, understand, like we sometimes say, not just understand. All right, you gotta have a panoramic view as to what went on and what is still going on, which is us being the offspring, okay, of these ancestors that was marginalized and placed underfoot. We have been dispossessed of these lands and the rich resources, so we cannot benefit from them. This is why we have poverty, abject poverty in the land. We have poverty in the land, okay, which is a man-made construct, and scarcity in the land is another man-made construct. Okay, that's a man-made construct. So family, this is why revolution is so important, and this is why it is all of our responsibility. One of the things that hinder this widespread notion of revolution is the mindset of our people. Many of our people, they are too comfortable. They have too many comforts. There's too many comforts now under independence. Okay? Many of us see independence as true freedom. It's not. Okay? We are still slaves. We are still slaves. Okay? We live under a very sophisticated form of slavery. You've heard me said this numerous times before, and I could back it up. All right? When we travel, what do? They stamp your passport, and when U.S. immigration stamp your passport, okay, you have a time limit. Yet the clock is ticking on your stay. You ain't free. You better get your black behind or your colored behind back from wherever it is you travel and get your behind back home. So you ain't free. We're not free. Our ancestors was able to traverse this entire earth, travel the entire earth, unhindered, no problem. You go when you want, you stay as long as you want it, and you came back. That's freedom. But after the imperialist rule, imperialist powers took hold of our various lands and colonized our lands, our freedom snatched from underneath us. Okay, so we're an inheritors of this very sophisticated form of slavery. So this is the reason why the revolution is everybody's responsibility. We do a lot here at the GCSNM to educate our brothers and sisters, because education is the key to get our brothers and sisters mindset and get their mind in the game, so that they understand the sad condition that we are currently in. And brothers and sisters, I would say colonization is responsible for over 95% of our social ills in our lands. I don't have time to I could prove every bit of it. I don't have time to go into it. But every problem you see in the land has to do with colonization, because and many of our problems have to do with poverty. Okay, a lot of the crimes out there has to do with poverty, scarcity. Whenever you create scarcity, you're going to have problems that's going to follow. Okay, so it is the responsibility of all of us Let's not leave it up to somebody else. You know, a lot of us, we like to look at videos where people present. It makes us feel warm and fuzzy inside to hear someone present on one topic or the other. All right, but why don't you help to lead the revolution as well? Why don't you join the revolution? Don't leave it up to others, okay? Don't leave it up to others to have to lead the revolution, okay? Be that leader, that revolutionary leader, all right? That's within you. Bring that revolutionary leader out. Join the GCSNM. We have an excellent training program. We will train you to be a revolutionary leader and member. Join us. It is necessary. This is our time. This is the Nubian Melaninite people of the world time. This is our time to shine. This is our time to speak with one voice. See, the powers that be, they understand that as long as each and every individual nation cry out, it's not going to be a very loud cry. But when we all unite and we speak with one voice, oh, it's going to be deafening. Oh, it's going to be deafening when we all speak with one voice. All right? And that will be the game changer. That will be the game changer right there. That's the game changer. Okay? So, brothers and sisters, I would encourage you, join the fight. Join in our fight. Join in the revolution. Join the GCSNM. Join the GCSNM. And as I conclude, I will wish you peace, prosperity, and I will say again, at the GCSNM, we say, we are not divided, we are not conquered, we are united. Now let me tell you how you can reach reach us. You can go online at visit our website at www.gcsnmunity.org. That's www.gcsnmunity.org. You may also email us at gcsnm999@gmail.com. That's our Gmail address. That is gcsnm999@gmail.com.